Hey everybody, I'm Kyle. I thought we'd try something a little bit different today. We've been getting ready to build a barn for a while now, and looking over my footage, it's about 12 hours worth of footage. So I figured rather than stretching that over, 2 months, why not try to get it all done in one 20-minute video? Okay, well the video ended up being 30 minutes, but I hope you enjoy it. Now this building is another one of those that is actually grandfathered in from before the update that I gave them lights. So this does not have any internal lighting of its own. So yeah, we've set up a generator and we're just going to put some lights in here to make it a little bit more manageable as we work. Not around the clock, but certainly in the dark quite a bit. Okay, so you can see all the stuff we pinched from the country club, but we're going to need more than that, I believe. But let's get started and see how much extra we actually need. It'd be nice if these had a little more variation within the tile, but I think it'll still be fine once we decorate the place with some low fences and things. Yeah, we grabbed a lot of this, but it is not going to quite be enough. Now, I think you can stack these doubles on doubles somehow. It sort of sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. I'll play around with it a bit later, but now let's just get them all down. We've got a bunch of these little singles as well. Oops, we're stuck here. I don't know if I'll leave that dumpster here. Might take these metal uprights out at some point as well. We're stuck again. Okay, so we will need to get some more hay tiles, but there's plenty of farmlands around here. Now we're going to take these doors out, take these roller doors out. I think I am going to upgrade them or change them over to red barn walls. Yeah, kind of a bit silly to change a sturdy stone building into wood, but I think it'll look nicer. It'll definitely make our stamp on things. Certainly in late game projects Zomboid, it's all about finding something to do with your time. Yeah, I think that'll look nice and it'll make it more distinct from the main compound as well. We'll take out these brick walls that we built in. Because this is like a world designated building, it's counted as inside even while we have big missing sections, so we don't have to worry about getting rained on in there. Now these walls do use up a lot of wood, but fortunately we have a virtually infinite supply of wood nearby. In the background we're just coming over here to fix these generators, slowly grinding our electrical up. And we're going to check on the farm as well. Obviously, while it's raining, we don't have to do too much work to it, but our herbs are coming in quite nicely there. Like I said, we have a virtually inexhaustible supply of wood over here from where we chopped down quite a bit of this forest. Now, nails are actually going to be the larger concern. We would have been out if we hadn't picked them up on a recent looting trip. But we're going to try to drop all the supplies near the sections so that we can build it a little bit more cinematically rather than rushing back and forth building a couple of bits at a time. I know I don't usually plan ahead that well. It's been raining for quite a few days now. Still showering. Okay, so the herbs are ready, but they're not yet seed bearing, and we do want to wait for that. We must have 1,000 logs over here, maybe more. It's pretty phenomenal. We don't have enough sheep rope that we could bundle it all up, and we've got a lot of sheep rope floating around. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of wood. Just a ridiculous amount of wood. Remember, when carrying log stacks around, you want to carry one in the left hand, one in the right hand, maybe two in the backpack, another two in the main inventory. You can move a lot of planks around at once as long as you keep them in a log stack. Okay, these are finally ready to come out of the ground. I don't know if I'll replant them right now. We're going to be a bit busy with other things. In fact, I'm going to have to head out and grab some more of this hay. Let's whack our armor on. We don't need the full trailer. We're not going to steal, 800 encumbrance worth of stuff. There are a bunch of little farms just north of us along the river, although there are still also some zombies hiding in these trees. Or just standing on the road, I guess. That works too. So we have scouted over this way before. We've cleared this area. You can see there's some dead bodies there. I'm actually going to pinch this truck. We don't have. We mostly have our trucks at home, but I think this utility vehicle will actually be nice. We can repair it, and it'll be better for these sort of middle trips. The sports car is not great for anything but going somewhere and like picking up a book or one thing. Yeah, so this thing we should be able to take out. It's more zippy than the truck. We can do car food from it better, but it can actually also bring back some supplies. Oh, I heard that guy while I was on the map. That's why you should probably always pause while looking at your map. Okay, so yeah, that guy up there. This is why I didn't want to mess around last time we were here in the dark, because there will definitely be some more guys around here as well. I mean, there shouldn't be. We've done a hell of a lot of honking and shooting in the area, but there's going to be some more. Okay, there's one. Yep, sprinters do not like short fences. They're basically hard counter sprinters. And this place has a lot of short fences. We could actually fight off quite a lot of sprinters there if we needed to. Although I would still be clenching the entire time. Okay, so this is what we came for. I mean, we want some of those hay bales and hay as well, but we wanted these animal troughs. I assume we're going to get more stuff that we can actually build when the devs ever finish with their animal update in 2026 or whatever their schedule is. Okay, that worked nicely. It's good to have a car with a siren as well. It has certain uses. And it's raining again. Feels like it's been raining all week. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to put these animal troughs down or if I'll have to pick up the hay and then put them down. You sometimes get some silly shenanigans like that. It's like the hay bales. I can't put the hay bales onto hay, but I can put the hay under the hay bale. Yeah, this looks like the opposite. I have to put these down, then... Well, no, the same. Yeah, I put these down, then I put the hay under them. That makes total sense. Okay, I like it. I like it. That's going to look good. And it looks like we do have enough hay to sort the place out, so that's good. I don't think we need to make any more runs for stuff. Just lots and lots and lots of logs. And that's assuming my nail collection holds up. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to make a dent in this field, but it does extend off screen in both directions quite a while. I guess they could have given the saws in this game durability, so every time you saw a plank, the saw loses 0.1% of its durability. I think we left like 40 saws back in Marlborough, though. Okay, so I'm hoping this doesn't look too cluttered. I think this is a nice balance. Not too cluttered, but also not too sparse and empty. We'll have to be careful to not injure ourselves going over any of those fences. Okay, so this is what we're working with at the moment. Yeah, I think the red's good. It's going to be a lot of work. Going to be a lot of work putting in all the sides and going up to the higher stories. Okay, so we've got the wood here that we've already planted. That should make this a nice breeze just to go down the line and whack them all in. So I am going to put some windows here. Normally, I wouldn't, put windows on the ground floor, but obviously the walls are now destructible anyway. And look, we're still inside our perimeter. Again, sprinters don't like windows, so as in that they fall over when they go through them, which is good. Just checking if I can build these from the inside. Yeah, I can build these from in here, which is good, though we are going to have to get out there anyway and build some scaffolding to replace the windows and do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've fallen off enough tall buildings in my time that scaffolding is definitely the name of the game. At no point do you want to be able to fall more than, say, 2 stories. And you also want to try to keep your weight down. Don't be carrying 50 encumbrance worth of stuff as you go off. Now, sledgehammers actually do lose durability as they break things, but not enough to matter. Even for a huge construction... Yeah, see, there's one there. But even for a huge construction project like this, we're not going to lose a quarter of a sledgehammer, and we've got like 5... weird flex. But 5 sledgehammers. I don't think I need windows in the front of this. Maybe just that one, although it's a bit off-center. The rain has finally stopped. Okay, we have a very good selection of spray paint and actual paint. Obviously, we're not going to paint the red walls, but we're going to put some spray paint up there, and there might be some things we need to paint. I think I would have left that corner thing in there, just the stone look, but we'd already taken that bottom section out, so I think I'll have to take the whole thing. Maybe it would look better with this sort of stone corner support, or brick. Yeah, so again, if I was on the 3rd or 4th story, I would have probably built scaffolding out there before starting to do this. Although, of course, while building the scaffolding, you're also on the edge of it. But I suppose before, we're going to try to drop as much of the construction materials here as we can. Make the actual building a bit smoother. Leaving some gaps for windows. I'm just realizing if I decide to actually put in windows, because I did salvage the windows that were already there, we are going to need more windows. Like, legitimately a lot more windows. They're probably better if they match too. Okay, well that's a pain now that I think about it. So I was doing the the sort of isometric facing walls first, but we'll take these other ones out as well. We definitely have enough wood for it, and I'm fairly certain we have enough nails for it. Honestly, the wood we could build 2 of these barns, I'm sure. Gotta make sure your character's eating right while doing this sort of stuff. You don't want to be working 20 hours a day and just eating 2 cabbages and suddenly you look and find that your weight is 69 or something like that. And again, we've left spots for these windows. Hopefully they line up. Hopefully we didn't screw that up. Okay, so now we're going up to the 3rd floor. 2nd story. We sort of describe those a little differently. Let's go up the 3rd floor. Yeah, okay, so that is not ground there, so we do have to be very careful. Yep, not ground. That would have been... Actually, if we'd have gone through that, we would have landed on the walkway, so that would have been okay. So I'm going to build some more scaffolding out this way. Yeah, falling is dangerous. I think you can usually tell the person who hasn't yet fallen and killed himself in Project Zomboid by how absolutely reckless they can be at heights. Yeah, those of us who've lost beloved, long-lasting characters to falling are a little bit more cautious. Like here, if we go down the edge, we'll be okay. If we go down the center, that would do us some decent damage. Well, that took a while. And used up a lot of nails. Now, I don't have any plans for this floor up here. I just figured I'd build it while we were here. We've now got this huge floor. I think the lighting will fix eventually. Yeah, while working on the barn, we do still need to keep our food coming in, although I guess not really. We could always switch over to canned food. That's my plan for the next winter, to maybe stop farming just to mix it up a little. Okay, so these tall glass windows I think I'm going to take out. I think I'll take everything out up here. Now you can't rescue the windows from these. Now obviously we've got to be a bit careful with this angled roof stuff. We can't build that. Gotta leave at least... Well, actually, I guess we don't need to leave a gap while we have the windows there. We can bounce in and out of those. So it's easy to walk in and out. Yeah, okay, so you see that roofing stuff is clipping a little bit. Let's try taking this top bit out. Be very careful not to remove any of that bottom stuff as well. Okay, so I think that looks nice and clean on the top. I think if I were to remove it from the second level, it would not look as good, so we may have to live with that. I don't remember if I have any scaffolding under here. Probably don't. Okay, it doesn't hurt to build out here as well. We might end up putting some water collectors out there, you never know. I do like to lighten my load when near an edge just as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to build an elevator over here, or at least a chute. Obviously you could do that with just a low fence. I like the full thing with just one window, that way you can't accidentally go down the wrong thing that doesn't have a sheet rope attached. Even though, again, that's only a one-story drop. You could have just yeeted yourself off that and you'd be fine most of the time. I think this brightens this up a little. It'll look better once all the scaffolding's gone, but we'll leave that until we've done everything. We haven't even put solar up there yet. And here we go, this is going to be electrical age. Excellent, okay. So we've got the book for that, we can go read that now. And we'll do that before we repair any more of those. Okay, so about those windows. So we need a place with a bunch of buildings that are preferably cleared. That means riverside. Now the buildings themselves, we're going to go to the west side of town. Those buildings have been cleared. Whereas the ones in town, the streets are cleared, the buildings are not clear. Hey, zombie. There were a bunch actually last time we drove on this road. But the bodies are all gone. Okay, so back at our little forward operating base. We'll just take the truck out. We'll do a bit of honking, try to draw any zombies that are out in the area, but we've been around this area quite a bit. Lots of honking, lots of shooting. We've been into a bunch of these houses. Now we just want to go through and swipe windows. So you need a crowbar for that. And they do have a chance to break, so watch out for that. Doesn't matter if they have vines on them. Pretty heavy too, windows. I really feel like I'm hearing some. Yep. Up, get up, that's why we don't sprint. Okay. Motherfucker. Okay, I was kind of surprised to find even one zombie stalking this area. We really have cleared it quite thoroughly, but I guess This house was in the sort of right in the center of the area, so maybe we just had not driven or walked close to it enough to get the occupants to spawn. Or we came through that window to the north. Either way, we need quite a lot of these, like 30 plus windows, and I would like to match the different types, so we're going to be here for a bit. I've taken to marking my map as to which places we've pinched windows from. Okay, this is why it's good to have a forward operating base like this. We can come back here and rest, although you'll notice I'll still go in and breach and clear the place. Even though there should be 0% chance there's zombies up here. Accidents happen. Okay, early in the day, though we're probably still going to have to spend it going house to house, picking up windows. Okay, that's most of this area done. There's a couple up there, but I think we've got enough windows. We can head home. Yeah, we're already drowsy. Okay, well that was an unexpected 2-day diversion, but now we can get back to the barn. Actually, before we do, we might need to take a little break. Yeah, look at our farm. We might even go do a half a day fishing, something like that. But spending 2+ weeks on the barn and nothing else sort of leaves a few other things on the wayside. Okay, so we've got this electronics book. I guess I need to read that before I can start repairing those generators again. Okay, so if we're going to head off fishing, the little sports car will be absolutely fine. Just carry all the fish back in our hands, I guess. Basically, the entire trunk space this is already taken up with tools and emergency supplies. Okay, our little fishing hut looks good. And my god, these fish... Well, actually, they shouldn't be here anymore, but I would say that they would stink if they, you know, if they could. Okay, safe and sound and home again. What are we doing next? Oh yeah, windows, of course. Okay, 29, 5, 4, yeah, so we'll try to stick to these, whatever, cross-shaped windows. We'll try to put all these on the front-facing windows at the very least. Get a nice uniform effect. Oh, I cancelled both of those before they finished. Yes, this is why we left the scaffolding here as well, to make sure we can do this safely. Or at all, I guess, without the scaffolding. I think you do have to go on this side to put a window in. There's a lot of directional stuff in Zomboid. Okay, that's looking better. Looking really good. It'll look better once we take the scaffolding out. Okay, that stopped our weight from going down. That's good. It has been raining a lot this fortnight. In a way, it's been good. It's meant we've rarely had to water our plants. And every time we have watered our plants, it has then started raining. Okay, so we shouldn't need this scaffolding here now. If we want to get out in this railing, we can do so through the windows. At some point, we're going to come up here and set up some plumbing, maybe solar. Could put some lights out here, maybe at the front of the barn. I mean, that would have been pointless back in the day when you needed to actually replace the light bulbs. We've changed our sandbox settings so the light bulbs never ever break. Because my god, we were losing 5 or 6 light bulbs a day. It was ridiculous. It was fortunate that most of the windows we stole were actually this design, so that's helpful. Okay, so we've finished decorating in here. Just gonna put some water in some of these barrels to make them look a little bit more ready to go. I like it. I think it looks good. I mean, the lighting is a bit on and off. Oh. When the hell did that appear? That sure as shit wasn't there. Yeah. That wasn't there. Like, I've been using that. Yeah, no idea what happened here. Maybe it appeared on some, like, reload. Okay, 3 tiles wide. Should be enough for our staircase. I think we've aimed that hopefully so it'll avoid the windows. See at the back here we've put different windows just because we didn't have enough to do the cross windows along the entire perimeter. Okay, there we go. We have stairs up here. You can see the lighting issues up here fixed as well. Had some really strange lighting before. Put a little bit more scaffolding in here so I can tag these walls. Okay, so we're really just getting around to neatening this place up without falling off and killing ourselves. We have no shortage of hedges around the place. I may have to steal some tall ones up on the roof though. Yeah, that looks good, especially with the vines growing in and our spray painted vines on the walls as well. They use a very very green, very Christmassy look almost. I like it. Okay, well that's all the scaffolding gone. And now let's set up some power and water, and then I think we're good. I mean, other than the decorating up here, but that we probably won't get to for another year. Yeah, chuck a couple of pre-charged batteries in this thing. Yep, so that we can turn that on right now. Let's whack a solar panel out here though. Okay, so that those connection numbers, that's actually like the coordinates to the solar box you're connecting to. Yep, one connected panel. Alright, we can add this generator to the stack we've got over in the corner. Well, we almost got through building. That is. So you can still build out windows in Project Zomboid, they just have to be north facing or west facing. But that's a very useful way to build a quick little balcony and put some rain collectors out there if you don't have a sledgehammer or anything like that. As you can see on the floor there, we have many sledgehammers. Yeah, we'll probably put some more water in here depending on how we find the place useful, but there should, I like having at least one pump sink. Awesome. Okay, I think she's done. Nice. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm really happy with it. Okay, I'm Kyle Middleton, and if you've made it this far in the video, please leave a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel already, maybe do that. But either way, you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.